Well, in this video we'll be highlighting about the importance of writing essays. Okay, and you see the most important thing is writing here. Okay, so it's essay, it can be creative writing, directive writing, but well, in this part of this video we will talk about the essays, right? So when you get a particular topic, you need to bring out proper information. Okay, and that do not come or in a day. Okay, it cannot be generated in a day. You can't expect expertise in just a week, or I don't know, in a matter of month. Okay, it takes a long time because we are talking about English essays, right? You need to be grammatically correct, you need to have a sound knowledge about the information. Well, in the exams, when you have essays, you cannot expect to have information about everything on earth, right? So if any topic is given to you, you can't expect that you can justify every topic on the same standard or on the same length. Yes, if you have a prior information, or if you have prior knowledge or relation with that particular topic, it becomes easy to generate information, right? When you're sitting for exams like TOEFL, okay, SAT, SAT, or IELTS in general. So if we talk about IELTS academic, when you're sitting for IELTS academic, you need to ensure that you're writing minimum 250 words. In TOEFL you have 300, 350. So these are all connected, right? Because you get a directed information that you need to write on this particular topic. So in general it's directed writing, right? So when they're specifying to you that you write in this way, you do not cross the borders. You have a particular topic. That topic can be one word, two word, or it can be a sentence or a phrase, or it can be a quotation, and they're asking for your interpretation and explanation, whatever it is. But you need a proper expertise to write about this. So when I'm talking about expertise, the first thing I need to point out is quotation. Okay, so when you write essays, you try to bring in quotation. Okay, those quotation is not only important for your teachers to give you marks. Those quotation is also important for you to generate idea. Like for example, if I'm writing an essay about a beautiful landscape, right? If I'm talking about hill station, right? So there's something which I liked in the hill station. To bring out that innovative idea, or to bring out that instance or example, I can put out a quotation like, a thing of beauty is joy forever, right? So you see, that's a quotation coming out from a piece of literature, right? So I'm connecting a piece of literature into a context that is based with English language, right? So when something that is based on English language, your language is being tested. So when you're writing essay, you need to understand that someone is going to check your grammatical annotation, your placement of quotation, the way you connected it, and after connection, whether it is well connected or not. If you have the proper placement of writing, whether you have introduction, description, conclusion. Introduction, generally it's like 35 to 40 words minimum or maximum. The way you place it doesn't have stick and hard and tough rule. And in description, the information rises, there'll be climax. You bring out information, the development of ideas, you bring your own innovation. Okay, you design own sketches by which you can create more information. So that is all about your quality, the way you bring in information, right? So when you put in a quotation, or when you put out a saying, okay, you need to ensure that it is well connected. So when I'm talking about a landscape, when I'm talking about a mountain or a hill visit or hill station stay there, so you need to bring in something which is giving you proper information. So that just do not come all of a sudden. You need to connect it well, right? So you need to create a habit of writing at your home. Okay, so that you get a topic and you start writing all of a sudden. Because when a question is given to you, or when a topic is given to you, they expect you to justify it from your angle, so that the reader becomes happy after reading, and the reader can reward you with your marks. So if the reader is the teacher, they'll be surely giving you marks. So sometimes essays are just put in the books for readers to view and see. So the writing habit, the writing practice has to come out in a proper direction. Like for example, when you're sitting in your home, you can just take a glass and start writing about a particular glass. Okay, well, what is this glass made of? What is the shape of the glass? How long, how high, or what is the length, what is the material? So all these things can bring proper information when you write essays. So when you're writing about a particular book, like for example, you're sitting at your home, you're watching your wall. Okay, so try to describe the wall. Okay, what do you see in the wall? The wall is green color. Okay, it has proper color there, so you can use those information. Who made the wall? What is the length of the wall? What is the height of the wall? Or what type of paint is it painted with, right? What is the main intention of the wall? Okay, so you connect the utility and the benefit of the wall. So you see, this is a practice. So when you get something, when you see something, you start writing on it. Okay, and this will help you in the long run when you write long answers, right? So in essays, you need to justify the information. You need to write proper introduction which will draw the attention of the readers, because those information is going to reward you with good score. So it is going to highlight your ability to write something, and you can bring out innovative ideas to add more. So your writing will become lengthy. So well, making it lengthy is a good aspect, but it necessarily doesn't mean that lengthy essays are always good essays. It should have proper information, proper quality, and what is the topic that is going to matter the most. You need to justify the topic from your own angle. You need to interpret proper information, and your vocabulary should be good enough to draw the attention, because you need to ornament the idea. So when I'm talking about ornamentation of the writing, it means you're bringing out proper information, proper way of writing, placement. Those things are very, very important. The way you conclude the essay, that is another thing, because when you're concluding the essay, that's the last thing you're getting to write. So this is the last shot you're getting while writing something, right? So you definitely need to hit the bullseye. So when I'm talking about hitting the bullseye, you need to write to the point, and the conclusion should be such that the reader, I mean, if the examiner is doing the correction or checking of your answer script, they need to understand that what type of writer you are, what type of command do you possess over English language. That is going to be very, very important. And along with vocabulary, writing and usage of complex sentence is very, very important, but you need to ensure that it is well connected, and that do not come in a day. You need to practice. When you sit for competitive exams like IELTS academic, IELTS general training, you need to ensure that you're writing on something that is very much creative. So your creative ideas should be added there, and you need to well finish it within time, because you need to come with a proper planning. You cannot just go on writing and writing, so your answers will become very long. It will not be liked, and sometimes you'll be negatively rewarded for it, right? So practice is the most important thing. You need to put in proper information, planning has to be there, and you write long answers. That becomes a practice for you to generate good information. And sometimes if the topic is not within your control, you try to compare the topics with certain keywords, like you can connect it with country, society, socialism, capitalism, education, seniors, young people, the youth, the young generation, the sports people. You connect this topic with particular thing. You talk about politics, culture, society. When you add your content with certain things, automatically information will be generated. You try it at home, and if you have liked this video, please do share, like and subscribe. Thank you.